Hi, this week we've got a really interesting gun. This is the Mossberg Shockwave. Now this is a firearm as defined by federal law, so this is not technically a shotgun as defined by federal law. So what Mossberg was able to do was partner with a company called Shockwave Technologies to present this Raptor grip on the back of essentially a 590 receiver. So this is a gun that's chambered in 3-inch 12 gauge. It actually holds 6 2 3/4 inch 12 gauge shells. 3-inch shell, pretty good size shell, and again it can handle this, but we'll get to why that's maybe not the best idea here in a minute. It does handle 6 2 3/4 inch shells. It also handles up to about 9 of the Agula mini shells, which are quite a bit shorter. The thing about the Shockwave is that it's really designed to be fired from the hip. It is not legal to attach a stock, a folding stock or a shoulder stock to this gun. So when it's properly fired, it's held down in such a way that it's held close to the body and below the typical point of aim. So you're really looking over top of the gun, and it does take some getting used to in order to keep the gun on target and learn sort of where that angle is. This kind of firing is not supported or recommended by the company from the standpoint that with recoil you could have the gun come back and sort of hit yourself in the face with your firing hand. It's basically just a pump action gun. It simply has a typical slide release here. Mossberg's, of course, well known for the tang mounted safety, so it's forward to fire, back for safe. So the Shockwave, as I said, is not classified as a shotgun by federal law. It's a firearm. And the way that Mossberg is able to keep it within the legality of the NFA is to keep the overall length to more than 26 inches. What that allows them to do is have a barrel length that's just over 14 inches. So giving you a really compact gun, a gun that might be particularly suitable for home defense, for defense within the confines of smaller spaces, coming out of a vehicle, for instance, that sort of thing. The Shockwave isn't for every application, obviously. This isn't a gun you want to take out and do sporting clays and skeet with, but as a somewhat specific tool for self-defense, home defense, that sort of thing, it is a unique answer. One of the things that Mossberg's pretty adamant about is that the support hand is kept on the corncob forend here inside of this strap. That way you don't, as you go forward, you don't get any fingers or anything in front of the muzzle. It's impossible to do that, but you've got to remember to do that. So all in all, very compact gun, very powerful gun, and with the Agula mini shells, a gun that has pretty good capacity. For more on Mossberg firearms, visit mossberg.com, and for more on other guns, visit americanrifleman.org.